The Hawthorne effect refers to a type of reactivity in which individuals modify an aspect of their behavior in response to being observed. This was first discovered in context of research conducted at the Hawthorne Western Electric Plant. The original research involved workers who made electrical relays. This effect was named after the location where the studies took place, the Hawthorne Western Electric Plant in Cicero, Illinois. The studies took place between 1924 and 1927. The studies involved workers experiencing series of lighting changes in which productivity was said to increase almost any change in lighting. This turned out to be false. Elton Mayo performed another study from 1928 to 1932. It was a series of changes in work structure implemented on 5 women. This study was poor and uncontrolled and came with no firm conclusions. Later, Henry A. Landberger interpreted the study. His interpretation suggested that the novelty of being research subjects and the increased attention from the studies could lead to temporary increases in workers' productivity. The interpretation proved the studies to be false. This was then dubbed the Hawthorne effect. It was coined in 1958 when Henry A. Landberger was analyzing the Hawthorne studies. 5 major parts of the Hawthorne effect are experiments on illumination, relay assembly, mass interviewing program, bank wiring observation room, and personal counseling. Although illumination research of workplace lighting formed the basis of the Hawthorne effect, other changes, such as maintaining a clean workstation, clearing floors of obstacles, and relocating workstations, all resulted in increased productivity. An example of this would be workers in a workplace increase productivity when being watched by management. This study was proved to be false and came with no real conclusions until Landsberger interpreted the study. It then dubbed the study the Hawthorne effect. The term is now used to identify any type of short-lived increase in productivity. So it means that the productivity only lasts for a short time. That when these workers become productive under the observation of management, that it is very short-lived, and when management is not there, they're not as productive. This term is still being used many years after the study was conducted. I find it very interesting how the actions of workers change under pressure or under different situations.